Alico3 here, and I've got this kind of dorky headset on. This is actually how I film my mail bins and box breaks and anything where you don't see my face on camera. I've got it like this. I just basically bought a lav mic and I snapped it onto the headset, so you can easily take it off like that. So there's this is the mic I want to talk into because my volume was pretty crappy before, but I guess I don't need this anymore. Try like snapping it on my shirt or something. I don't know. I just can't stand when I make videos and you can't hear me. I had those whiteboard videos from a few years ago. You can barely hear me. I'm trying to make the quality of these videos better. I've got the 60 frames per second working, which I think that looks great. Basically, this video is just about this Sunday. It's a special announcement. I'm going to be on Beyond the Cardboard, which is Baseball Collector's weekly show where he kind of delves deeper into the lives of YouTubers. So I'm stoked to be on that. So join the live chat. So this Sunday, April 8th, 7 o'clock Central, and I'm in Kansas City, so that's 7 o'clock Central for me. Ask random questions. I don't care. I don't know how far into it I'll go. I'll share a lot of stuff I haven't shared on my channel before. I kind of keep my personal life separate from the hobby, but this is going to be something a little bit different. And then second half of this video, I am going to flip the camera around and talk about my Hall of Fame picks for Ray from Phillies Baseball Card Hall of Fame. So you pick 10. I'm going to flip it around and I'll talk about the cards and why. Alright, Alico3 here, and this is going to be the second half of this video. We're going to talk about my 10 cards for the Baseball Card Hall of Fame Ray from Phillies contest. Let's start off with this one. 55 top Sandy Koufax rookie. Beautiful design. Love how there's two photos of him, and it almost looks like it's a drawing. Maybe it is. The photo on the right looks kind of a little cartoonish, but it just adds to the retro vintage feel of the card. Love how they used to do these little trivia things and then little characters they did on the back on these cards. Beautiful 55 tops Koufax. And then this Derek Jeter. So this was pretty easy. The value on this card, I mean, I think in a PSA 10 this card's worth like 15,000 or something nuts like this. This is the nicest example I have to show for this contest, but I still think it's pretty good. So PSA 8 of this Jeter, but the contest, the grade is irrelevant for this. We're just talking about cards. 1992 Bowman Piazza. Back in the day, I remember getting this card at a card show like 97, 98 and just being so pumped up. Love the photo. I gotta say something about the modeling pictures of like Chipper Jones and Mo in that set, but so Piazza 92 Bowman, awesome card. Rickey Henderson 1980 tops. Love the action pose here. Love how he's kind of getting into his stance, that classic crouch he had, and it's just an overall fantastic card. I know 10s of this are worth an astounding amount, but this is one of the few pro players that I've actually met when I was a little kid. So beautiful Rickey Henderson. And then don't know if a lot of people will be picking this one, but I have to put it in. It's just when 1990 Leaf came out, it was such a shift in quality of sets, in my opinion, kind of on the same lines of 89 Upper Deck. So this Frank Thomas card, I mean, he's a really good hitter. He was probably the best player in baseball for about 5 years. So Frank Thomas, this is kind of I mean, it's definitely a modern card, but I think it deserves to be in just because of how valuable it is. It's crazy how much a base chrome auto of Mike Trout can be. But this card continues to rise each and every season. So this Trout is in for sure. I'm more of a Bryce Harper guy, but I got to give the respect to Trout. And then let's do this one. This is the, if I had to pick, one card, it'd be this or a card I'm going to show you on my computer screen. So 89, the 89 rookie Ken Griffey Jr. from Upper Deck. Love this one. And I'm sure this one will get in. It might get the most votes too. So there's a ton of this card in existence, and I think that makes it cool that like most people can afford it. And then lastly is a card I've always liked, even though it's not a rookie card. I'm going to go ahead and put it in because, you know, one of the greatest pitchers to ever play, and 69 Topps Nolan Ryan. I'm not a fan of the 68 because he's on it with Jerry Koosman, and I just don't like those cards where there's like 2 or 3 players. I think it takes away from the player when they're on a. And it's not that Jerry Koosman was a slouch; he was a good ball player. It's just like if I want a rookie card, I want him by himself. So that's just me kind of being a baby, but I just like this card a lot more than the 68. So 69 Topps Nolan Ryan is in, and then there's 2 others I'm going to show you. Let me go over my computer screen, and we can chat about those really quickly. Thanks. All right, guys, my last 2 picks are cards from the 1950s. So let's start out with this Hank Aaron. This card's awesome. I need to pick up a copy of this for my collection. This card's, I mean, he's Hammer and Hank. So 54 Topps Hank Aaron rookie card. Beautiful card. Very iconic. And then this is kind of like probably the coolest baseball card I've ever seen. 52 Topps Mantle. I think there's a PSA 9 going in some auction right now. Here's a PSA 5. I mean, look at this card. It's so freaking cool. I almost cussed on here. I don't ever try to cuss on this channel. But 52 Topps Mantle. One day I want to get like a 2.5 or 3 of this one. So those are my 10. I mean, there's 20 or 30 more that I wanted to pick, but I just had to narrow it down. So cool contest, Ray, and I'll get this one uploaded so I can get counted in on the vote. Thanks.